Imagine returning home after 20 years in captivity. On September 10, 1991, 3 Atlantic bottlenose dolphins were set free into the Caribbean. This is the story of Rocky, Missy, and Silver, and the men and women who helped realize a dream of freedom for these animals. For the last year, a team of dedicated marine biologists, scientists, veterinarians, trainers, filmmakers, and local islanders have been working toward the realization of a dream. Their dream, the historic rehabilitation and release of abused and captive dolphins. The team is led by Dr. Richard Koch, veterinarian from the Zoological Society of London.
These animals are in our care. Man is causing so many problems around the planet. A little thing like this can mean a lot.
Rocky, Missy, and Silver are middle-aged bottlenose dolphins. Rocky lived in Morecambe Aquarium in the north of England, Missy and Silver at the Brighton Dolphinarium. All had been captive for about 20 years. When Hess got word that the Turks and Caicos would be the release site, the islanders prepared for the dolphins' arrival. The fence around the 80-acre conch farm pasture needed to be checked for holes and repaired. Transfer racks needed to be built to hold the dolphins when they were transported in their slings. 3 different pens had to be constructed. A stationary pen to hold the animals when they first arrived on the island. A portable transfer pen used to move the animals for medical testing, and a final release pen. Mike Dowling and his team of volunteers set out to build the pens, which needed to be durable enough to withstand the rigors of the open sea, but light enough to be portable. The pens were constructed of lightweight PVC pipe and nylon rope. The pipe is easily recognizable to the dolphin's sonar. Although some of the work could be done on land, most of the construction would take place at sea, requiring many hands. After 26 grueling hours in the air and a change of aircraft in Caracas, Rocky arrived to an emotional welcome.
And at 3 minutes to 8, that plane from Caracas landed on the airstrip, and I broke into tears. And I still get teary thinking about it, because it was the culmination of 2 groups of people that had worked incredibly hard to free an animal, and it was actually happening.
Rocky was placed on a flatbed truck and rushed to the conch farm. At the farm, he was transferred to a boat to transport him to the release pen. After 5 days in isolation, Missy and Silver were judged fit to be released into the pasture. The staff was concerned about how Rocky would deal with the new dolphins. In captivity, he was responsible for 2 dolphin deaths. Experts say that some dolphins in captivity display aggressive behavior. When the door of the stationary pen was opened, Missy and Silver refused to leave. Using plastic netting, the team drove the dolphins out of the pen. For a few days, Rocky ignored the others, and then, as if they were old friends, the 3 became inseparable.
The interesting thing with Rocky is that within a matter of weeks of being in a natural water system, that it resolved, skin healed. I mean, it was, as if it had never had a problem. Now that was a very strong statement. I mean, it said that, environmental factors in captivity were wrong for that animal. And you put it in the right condition and it'll be a healthy animal.
What a funny fellow! You have a sense of humor.
We've got to consider our natural world, because if we don't, we're going to mess ourselves up. And the dolphin is just a good representative of that. There's a guy who's nearly as intelligent as we are, and we don't have much respect for him. So let's build some respect up. The release of the dolphins, was a way of saying, there you go. There are people who care, and we've just got to spread that word. We'll get more people involved. And at the end of the day, we will find that balance that we need to survive.